Who's the better Harbaugh brother, Jim or John? Go hit the John real quick because I'm going to take the Jim. But anyways, Monday Night Football, Chargers versus the Rams. We got the Harbaugh brothers facing off. What is this their first time facing off? No.
No, because they played in the Super Bowl.
In San Fran. Okay. And who won that game?
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh is the Ravens coach.
Yes. Is he?
Hold on.
No, John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh is the Ravens coach.
Yes.
John won.
John won?
Why did they name them? They're twins, and they're freaking John and Jim Harbaugh.
I mean, I like that combination.
No, that's horrible. I mean, I guess Adam and Aaron, so. Why do they have to have the same freaking... Yeah, no. John won the Super Bowl for the Ravens.
See, with you, it makes sense. Edward, Cohen, James, and Anna.
Yeah, I don't...
Makes sense.
I don't know what you're... Yeah, they should all... You shouldn't have kids with the same name, the same first letter in their name.
No. Oh, you guys all have different names, which is really nice. Anyways, we'll give you guys an X Factor prediction.
Trayvon, Stephon,
score.
Diggs. They both have the same two ending letters. But not...
Franz and Mo Wagner. That's kind of saucy.
No, they don't have the same. But yeah, no, that is cool. All right, my bold prediction. Justin Herbert will go another game without an interception. So...
Take the over on the interception then.
He'll go another game without the interception, but he'll also throw for over 200 yards. Herbert's 13 touchdown to 1 interception ratio is a historically start to the season. The Ravens allow most pass yards per game in the entire NFL. They allow 284.5 pass yards per game with 11 interceptions, which is 16th, right in the middle of the pack. Herbert only turned over the ball in 2 games this season. So out of 10 games played, he's only turned over the ball in 2 of them. And only one of those turnovers is an interception. Okay? Herbert is not going to turn over the ball against this Ravens team. John Harbaugh, yes, probably knows the tendencies of former offensive coordinator Greg Roman, who is now on the Chargers and was with the Ravens for a very, very long time. But I think Herbert doesn't turn over the ball. He takes care of the ball because I think they're going to be feeding the ball to J.K. Dobbins. It's a J.K. Dobbins revenge game, and it's a Gus Edwards revenge game. So they're not going to be asking much of Justin Herbert. But, like I said, if they do, they allow 284.5 passing yards per game. That is the most in the NFL. The Ravens are a pass funnel. Joe Burrow just went crazy on this team. Russell Wilson just threw for a whole bunch of yards. George Pickens just went for over 100 yards. This Ravens team with Marlon Humphrey and Kyle Hamilton gives up yards. They like to force turnovers. Like I said, they're 16th in the middle of the pack. But they give up yards against this team. Jamar Chase went for 200 receiving yards. So I think Justin Herbert has another turnover-free game. And that brings me to my X factor, and that is the other quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Okay? The last time the Chargers lost a game was on Monday Night Football, just like this week, and it was against the Cardinals and Kyler Murray. So, the Chargers haven't lost much this year, but the last time they lost, and it was the last time they played on Monday Night Football, they lost to a mobile quarterback. Kyler Murray had 64 rushing yards, which is his second best this season. Last time Lamar played on Monday Night Football, he torched the Bucs. Had 281 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 52 rushing yards. That's over 300 total yards and 5 touchdowns. That's on Monday Night Football. Lamar, you best believe Lamar is going to show out against a conference rival in the Chargers. He wants to beat Justin Herbert. He knows Justin Herbert is in that conversation for top-tier young quarterbacks. He knows that he's his competition. He also knows that the other side is his head coach's brother and his former offensive coordinator and his former teammates in JK.
There's a lot of woes in this game.
Yeah, this is a very, 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 it's going to be a very chippy and competitive game. These teams are going to be biting at each other's necks. But Lamar's the X factor here. and how that Chargers defense is going to handle a mobile quarterback. Because last time they lost to Kyler Murray, and he had a very long touchdown run. Okay, because they let him break loose.
That. That's how I lost fantasy that week.
How he got that touchdown
No,
run?
that last run of the game that he had.
He broke off.
Yeah, he did. I stayed up for that just to see if I could taunt you.
And Lamar is a lot faster than Kyler Murray. Murray's shifty, but Lamar is the best mobile quarterback in the game. There's nothing you could say about that. That brings me to my score prediction. I got the Ravens winning this game 26-24. I think it's because they just came off a loss. So I think John Harbaugh is going to get it done against his brother. It's really a toss-up, though. I don't say that with too much confidence, but Chargers have been balling, and they're due for a loss. That's the only reason that I have them winning this game. And the Ravens go into this game as favorites, so Vegas usually doesn't lose.
They did last week. Well,
they did on Monday.
Yeah, they did on Monday. X factor for me, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was shut down last week in Pittsburgh. He's looking for a comeback game, and if the Ravens use him like they should use him, they will win this game easily. There's no doubt in my mind. Without Henry, the Ravens cannot pull this out. There's just no way that they're going to get past that Chargers pass defense. Chase Brown had 86 yards on 22 carries last week and was able to pull on 57 receiving. So you give Henry those numbers, he's going to score you a touchdown. You give Henry 22 carries and you give him 57 receiving, he's going to have 2 touchdowns. So give Henry those opportunities, and Ravens will be able to pull this one out. And yeah, for me, my bold prediction is John Harbaugh will beat his brother Jim Harbaugh and go 2-0 against him. John has the better team. Let's be honest here. Better overall team.
The Ravens have a better team than the Chargers.
Yes.
Okay.
They have the better schemes, and they have the more explosive offense with more weapons. Now, defensively, the Chargers have the edge.
Which quarterback would you rather take?
Lamar.
Okay.
Lamar easily. Chargers have the edge defensively, but if you get into a shootout with the Ravens will have the edge. And I think John beats his brother Jim and gives him a welcome back to the NFL moment. And that Thanksgiving dinner is going to be really awkward that week because, man,
Dude, what if they were playing each other on Thanksgiving? That's what the NFL should do.
Giants versus Cowboys is the middle day game on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's horrible.
Tommy DeVito versus Cooper Rush.
Oh my gosh. Who do the Lions play?
I don't know, but that's
god awful.
That's what you have at 4:30
when everyone's eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we eat at 4:30 because I don't want to watch that game.
Unless you have fantasy players playing, but if you have a Giants fantasy player or a Cowboys fantasy player,
I don't know if I have any of those. I have Rico Dowdle in some league.
But anyways, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Going to my score prediction, the Ravens win 25-20. I think it'll be a close game. I think there's gonna be a lot of flags in this game. It's gonna be a really chippy game. Is this game in Baltimore or in LA? It's in LA, right?
It's in LA.
So that field crew has a lot of work to do. But
Bears, Lions, and then Packers, Dolphins, Packers on Sunday night. On Thursday night.
Oh, that's the game that me and you were thinking about going to.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that would have been fun. That would have been so fun. But anyways, Ravens win. It'll be a chippy game. And
it's gonna be really competitive.
I got Lamar over Justin Herbert. Lamar is actually leading the MVP candidates. I don't know why, but
yeah, it should be Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, they're never gonna give it to a running back. I just don't.
That AP MVP year, oh my gosh.
He's not having a year like that now.
No, he's not having 2,000 rushing yards. But that was just like, I remember that, dude. I watched every single game.
That's what it's
going to
take.
Him in fantasy football, and it was my first year playing fantasy.
If you want to be an MVP in this league and you're not a quarterback, that's what you're going to have to do.
I completely agree.
I mean, that's like, yeah, Saquon's having an amazing year, but he's not having no AP year.
No.
And I don't think he's going to have that type of year as the year goes on.
Well, there's too many weapons on the Eagles.
Yeah, the Vikings didn't have really anybody.
No, they had Christian Ponder.
Exactly.
Percy Harvin, who
Percy Harvin was not that bad. Okay,
no, he was a dog, but he got hurt. I'm not saying he's bad. I said Percy Harvin, he got hurt.
Just like Tyreek Cohen, too. That guy was a beast.
He was a beast, but Percy Harvin was definitely better than Tariq Cohen.
Yes. You're absolutely
Percy
right.
Harvin lasted longer than Tariq Cohen. And Percy Harvin balled out in his Super Bowl.
I remember that Super Bowl.
When they just crapped on the freaking
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Once the snap went over Peyton's head, it was over.
Oh no, it was done. It was a wrap. Just like that Seahawks Panthers Super Bowl. Soon as Cam Newton threw that pick, it was over.
Or didn't jump on that ball.
Yes, that too.
That pick to the D lineman though, that was I was like, yeah, no, it's done.
If a D line picks you off, you better just. Well, next time you see us for real this time, we'll be in the Boston Harbor giving you this with a couple beanies on, ski masks. I don't know. I'm gonna be like this. I know. Well, welcome to Thursday Night Football, guys. Oh my God, we're doing the Thanksgiving episode from Boston.
Oh, that's gonna be lit. I can't wait for that.
Work on your notes on the plane, boy.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to.
No sleep for us on the plane.
No, there's no sleep for
First,
us.
I'm going to whoop him in Smash Bros. On the Switch, and then we'll do our notes. So, we'll see you guys in Boston on our Thanksgiving episode. Deuces.
Peace.